What is the deal? You back for another Thursday edition of the Turf and Rundown Show. Back for another Thursday as we are Turf. How you feeling?
Man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I love talking this Raider talk, man. I really do. I think we are really heading in the right direction. All these moves that's being made, they're balancing themselves out perfectly as far as bringing in the new with the old.
Yep.
And I think y'all are in for a treat, Raider Nation. Not only with the show, but with the team. Yeah, Yep. I'm excited.
I completely agree. I mean, we're going to discuss a lot of topics today. There's been a lot of news. I know it's been a slow news week as far as like team stuff, but as far as like, you know, just what's surrounding the team, there's news around that. So a lot of things to do. First and foremost, salute to everybody in the chat. Dominique, what is the deal? You the first in there. So what's happening with you, my guy? What's going on?
Yes,
Johnny, what's the deal from LA? That's what's the deal. Hey, much love to all my West Coast brethren and sisters, man. Definitely, man. It's much love to y'all. First and foremost, you know how it is. We gotta discuss what's going on around the team before we get into any of the fun stuff, right? So first and foremost, we don't discuss the franchise tag, right? We're gonna get straight into it. We're gonna discuss the franchise tag. Now, usually what we like to do for people who are new, we like to discuss current events for the team first since the offseason, right? What do we want to do? Then we get into all the rumor type stuff and things of that nature after. So first and foremost, we have the franchise tag. Now, I believe when we talk about franchise tag, there's only one player we're really talking about. All right. I think most of us all in Raider Nation understand that when you use this word right here, there's only one player on the team who that's going to be. And that's pretty much Josh Jacobs. So I have a number for you guys to look at, pretty number to look at, to see and to show you what a Josh Jacobs franchise tag looks like. As you see this $14.1 million. Now, Turf, go ahead, you take off, man. Like, how do you feel about using that franchise tag on Josh Jacobs and doing that?
You know what, man? That's it. We're overpaying, to be honest. We could actually get 3 running backs for that price. So I would rather not use the franchise tag on him and find a way to get a deal done. And this is where it's in his court as far as, you know, having leverage, in my opinion, because I would be more than happy with the franchise tag if I was Josh Jacobs. In fact, I would be praying for it and saying, yeah, please give it to me. Give it to me. 15 mil? Like I made the mistake last year. I got everything we need right now. Absolutely give me that tag. Because I know you're not giving me 15 for 3 years. You know what I mean? 15, 3 years, you know, each year. No, it's not happening. So, absolutely. He's got the leverage, in my opinion. We literally can get 3 running backs for that price.
Yeah, you're completely right. Because I think I said it in one of my videos. It's cheaper to sign him long term. Like it's literally cheaper to sign him long term. Like if you can give him a $14.1 million deal for 2 years, that's a steal. A steal.
It is an absolute
a steal. I'll take that all day. Right? That's 7 a year. That's nothing. You talking about 14 in 1 year? God damn.
That's a lot. It's a lot for a running back. Man. It's a lot. It's a lot.
But damn, that like the production don't match that number right there.
See, and that was the problem I had with everything he did last year. He could have just ate that number, came to camp, and showed out, man, because then he would have actually got this for 3 years, in my opinion. I think they would have gave him 3 years, $14 million with probably like 25, 30 of it guaranteed.
Big bread. Yeah, they give him big bread probably if it would have been handled correctly. Now, I do think that he comes back. I still think he comes back with AP and all that. I think he runs it back, and I think he has a home here. He does.
Yes.
You know, we'll always welcome him. And I always want him to be on the field because when he's right, top 3 running back in the league.
Top running back in the league. Don't get it twisted. He's the top running back in the league when he's right.
I can't do it. Only because Only because he does not cross the threshold that McCaffrey crosses.
Nah, I love CMC, bro, but they're not really. I don't even think it's a comparison.
I mean, I'm just saying, man. When I see the man out there at receiver catching the ball and all that, you got to do that. You know what I mean? To consider,
right? No, Josh can do all that and then some. I mean, and obviously he's just bottom line. He's just a better goal line runner, just due to size. I mean, Josh Jacobs and this man, you got the clip out there rolling. I shed a tear, man. I think that kid literally had the ability to go down in history as the best running back ever. And he allowed the money to get in the way. And don't get me wrong, I get it, right? It's easy for me to sit there and say that kind of stuff, but it's really how I felt, man. And that blip in the road last year it's gonna hurt him. It's as far as his career and what it could have been, because that could have been the second back-to-back, just number one running back in the league. I mean, who? When's the last time you had a running back?
See, but the way it started, it's like it's so hard to say because the way it started was bad, right? Like he started so bad at the beginning of the year, and it's like, well, this motherfucker ain't never gonna get to the total. But to see what that O-line did in Kansas City, right? And as the weeks went on, as AP took over, you like, well, we should have been running behind this the whole time, we'd be straight. But and I mean, another factor that we continuously said throughout the season, we cannot deny. We always said quarterback play was not going to get better. So that was another factor in which the running game struggled.
You got a rookie in the game. I mean,
right. 8 in the box mandatory. You know what I mean? You got a rookie in the game, or you got Jimmy Garoppolo, who apparently was our performance enhancers, apparently. I don't know what specific drug he was on. He's probably on some shit to help his injury or something. But
100%.
At the end of the day, though, it's like, damn, man, like, you get caught up doing the juice. It's like, shit.
I mean,
where's the production?
That's the problem. Like, you really went through all that to do nothing because you did nothing.
If you gonna use the juice, we better see some shit on the field or something.
Absolutely.
It's like, goddamn, the needle made his arm noodle or something, whatever the fuck it was, bro.
None of it made sense.
I don't know. But, I mean, I don't think it was anything serious. I think it was something that probably he was doing to help with his injury or something. It just wasn't regulated throughout the NFL or something like that.
They never do tell you the specifics.
Right. It's something like that. But at the end of the day, it saves us money. It saves us bread. You know what I mean? So with that saving of that money, can you feel good about franchising Josh Jacobs?
I don't feel good about it at all. But, I don't think that's the move.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. That's a lot. That's a lump sum of bread, bro. I don't know about that. I don't know.
Chili hit it right on the nose. He really did play himself, bro. He actually really did play himself, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Rafa. Shout out Rafa.
Yeah, shout out everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
I want to hear people's opinions. Let's get the chat's take on this topic. Right. Yeah, salute, Chris.
That lives matter, baby. This show is interactive.
He would let JJ walk and let Zamir be.
Hey, that's bold, but I'm kind of with you, my dude.
And let Zamir be RB1?
I love Josh Jacobs, but I'm with you, my dude. Not for 15 mil, not for 14 million. I mean, at some point, you got to understand, man, it's about the team, right? Because when you win it, it's going to be about the team. It's not going to be about an individual bag or a coach it's going to be a team-led win. That's just the way Super Bowls go. Find me a Super Bowl where the coaches won it.
Yeah, true.
So, I'm okay with that, Dom. Let that man walk. Go get that money from somewhere else and then sit on a team that's not going to win, because there's no way you can pay a running back this kind of money in the league right now and be competitive. It's just not possible.
Okay, so I'm hearing a lot of disdain from everybody, right? Now, like, that's the sense I'm getting, a lot of disdain. It's a lot of like, we don't know if we want to keep him. Now, or let's not say that. the numbers got to make sense, right?
Correct.
Just the numbers got to make sense. I'd be fine with keeping him. I really don't care about that. Like, I need the money to make sense because he knows good and damn well as we know that we need more players here. So this man making 16, whatever, or 14, that's a lot of motherfucking money for a team that still needs pieces. Like, come on, bro. Be honest with yourself.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I understand you want the bag. You fucked up the year you should have got it. That's not our fault. Now, you feel what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, last year, okay, you were holding out. I understand. Cool. You want your bread. You trying to set up your family. That's understandable. But whoever you was trusting in that time, agent, whatever the case, didn't do their goddamn job.
They didn't.
Now,
they did not.
If you do decide to come back and want to come back, the number has to make sense for the team now, bro. Like, that's just how it must be spun. Like, that's just no ifs, ands, or buts. You tried to do what was good for you the first time. It did not work out. Now, if you want to stay, bro, it's not about you now, bro. It's about the Shield. What the fuck are we going to do for that now? All right, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time to prove the shit at this point.
If there's anybody out there, bro, that ever gets an interview with him, somebody please ask those questions. Who advised him to do that? Who advised him not to go through training camp knowing he was going to come back and sign it at some point? Like, you ruined his career, in my opinion. Now, if it was on him,
bro, like, I knew it was getting messed up, Turf. I knew it was getting messed up when they had that little stupid running back meeting that they was talking about. And then after that running back meeting, one by one, they all started getting franchise tagged or signed 1-year deals. I was like, damn, well, all of you sold out after the goddamn meeting. What happened? Right? Yeah. Like it started with Jonathan Taylor to Saquon. I'm like, well, shit. Y'all talked the whole thing and then immediately
completely folded. And that's why I'm saying I don't know who gave him that advice, man, but I wish a real one would have been around him because they clearly wasn't a real one. And at the worst, he should have been
got the 1-year deal done.
He should have been at camp, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
get the 1-year deal. Cool,
yeah, he played himself by not taking a break. I mean, let's keep it 100. That's basically what he did. He said, you know what? I'm just not going to go through training camp like I've been in the league for 7-8 years, and my body need a break, and he came out looking like pure ass. That's just facts. It's facts. And it makes me sick to my stomach every time I think about it.
Well, we'll see. But I mean, franchise tagging to me, and it seems like to everybody else, it's a no-go. Absolutely. More along the lines of it's probably cheaper to get something done long-term or maybe another 1-year deal. But for him, we know it's the guarantees. That's what he wants and desires. It's got to make sense on the Raiders' end as far as money being saved, money being used in cap space, things of that nature, right? So, Boom. Now, I see what up, everybody in the chat. Played yourself.
Yep.
So, Turf, is Daniels a QB that can run or a QB that can throw? I think what
or running back that can throw.
Oh, that's what you think he is?
No, he's saying, is Daniels a quarterback that can run, or is he a running back that can throw? I think that's what the league is confusing. That's a great point, Artie. That is a huge point. I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, what are we looking to do? Are we looking for a running back that can throw, or are we really looking for a quarterback that can run? I mean,
I've seen enough film to know that this man can throw.
No, 100%. And that's the thing. The fact that he can run the ball is secondary.
It's a bonus. Yeah, this is a bonus.
It's a bonus. So
it's a bonus.
It's an interesting point because, I mean, you can look at him as both, to be honest. Yeah. That's what his numbers tell you. I mean, the man rushed for 1,000 yards. He could be a running back. I mean, that's, I will say it like this, though. Is his passing yards more than the best passer?
No. It's,
you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
But his percentage was good. That's, the completion percentage was good, 70%. 70%. You hitting that clip 70%, I'm straight, right? Like, I'm good. And the interceptions was low. That's the next thing. The interceptions
very low. I'm non-existent.
Now the thing about him, because if anybody know, right, we was on this man from the jump. All right, regardless of what everybody want to talk about, bro. Turf and I was talking about this man while the season was going, bro. Like, we wanted Daniels, bro, and maybe even a little bit before. At the end of the day, there are things that we love about him, but there are also things that he does that it's not going to work when he gets over here. Like certain runs that he was doing before, it's like, bro, you got to tone that shit down. That's fact. 100%. You're not going to get here in the NFL and do what you were doing in college. It's just not going to happen. No. You know what I mean? Like, he probably had, if you wanted to guess, 15 rushes damn near a game sometimes. You'd be like, bro,
it's not going to happen in the league. No,
you're
that's
not
not
doing that in the league, bro.
No.
We're not doing it.
Well, again, the other thing is, I don't necessarily think even if we jump up to get him that he actually starts. And call me crazy. So listen, y'all call me crazy. Remember way back before anybody said anything and everybody was riding Caleb Williams' coattails. Right. You got to remember, Turf said, if we get first place, we're drafting Daniels, not Williams. They want Daniels. They don't care about anybody else, right? So now that's in place. I know that Antonio Pierce is going to allow AOC to keep his job, meaning that to compete for it. He's not just going to say, no, he's literally going to give him a legitimate shot. And I don't know if Daniels will be able to beat this man out come training camp. I know that sounds crazy again, right? And that's not a bad thing in my opinion, because first and foremost, the man needs 15 pounds minimum before he's for a full season.
Let me give you a scenario, Turf.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had a dream. I had a dream that we still got Daniels.
Right.
But for 1 year, Kirk Cousins was the starter.
Wow.
For 1 year.
Yeah.
And then after that, Kirk Cousins is out and we roll. But
I
don't know. Look, hey, maybe.
I don't think that's a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad idea, period, for somebody else other than him to start. Personally.
But then this is the thing. This is the thing that you run into. You're basically throwing O'Connell away at the point. Right? So it's like,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But like, I mean, if that's what goes on, right? Like Kirk is going to start that first year, right? Kirk is going to start.
No. You're right. That
and then, if you move up to get Jaden, well, you know, at that point, like that's the future. So then, like Aiden is just basically there at that point. Now, it would make look, we have the affinity for him, right? But at the end of the day, it makes sense. This is not a dude AP drafted. It's not. It's just, I mean, as much as it might hurt some people like to hear that, AP did not select this man, bro. Like he if it was probably up to AP, he probably wouldn't be on the team. If it was drafting, like we talking about, like if AP is in the draft room, is he drafting Aiden O'Connell? Are they doing that?
I mean, I don't know. I doubt it because that's not the scheme that he'd be wanting to run.
Bro, we're not doing that.
But with that being said, I do think Getsy has the ability to draft something up that works for both of them. I really do believe that because he's the type that's not gonna, have the quarterback with the ball in his hands for long. You know what I mean? He's gonna take some shots, but he's more of a dink dunk, let the players play.
You talking about O'Connell, right?
No, I'm talking about Getsy, meaning the
He is
style of offense. He's not.
He's a short passer type of offense for sure.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. And Aiden O'Connell is going to be very good at getting the ball out of his hands.
Right.
I just think I don't know. I don't think people paid attention to the last 5 games, right? I mean, his record spoke for itself. His passing, touchdowns, the interceptions spoke for themselves, regardless of the fact that he couldn't score in the second half against certain teams. I mean, the fact is, those teams had great defenses on top of it, man.
No, it's true. And look,
you know what I mean?
So look, I mean, everybody knows at this point, like we just said it to the ground, like that's never me saying like, if we do go with O'Connell, like I might be disappointed that we done missed out on them on some picks. I'd be disappointed. I'm not gonna lie here and say I won't be. I will be. But if we gotta roll with him, fuck it. I just like, hey, let's roll. He done been through the flame. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we done went through war already. Let's go. It is what it is. You feel me? Like, and I especially won't be mad if I know that the organization tried. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they tried and it didn't work. Fuck it. Let's go with O'Connell. Let's get the stash rocking. Let's go. You know, but at this point right now, I'm still in. I want a difference maker, bro. At this point, like, that's what I want. You know what I mean? If we have a chance to select it, let's do it.
Right. Yeah, this is I've seen some of this, and from what I'm
about to pull something up right now.
I'm gonna pull something up because I was gonna say I saw a few things as well. One of my guys is a diehard Patriot, and
sent you that trade package, huh?
Exactly, and I already explained.
Yeah, pull that up if you got that, man. Pull that up. I was about to pull the same thing up.
I don't have it. I don't know where.
I got you right now. I'm about to find it.
I have it on my phone. Yeah, I have it on.
Find it right now. Trust.
But because I actually just sent it to him, but I'm using my phone as my camera. So.
We're gonna need Mitchell Rand. Hey, if anybody knows Mitchell, man, tell him or tell him to go.
Fair use.
Shout us out.
Yeah, shout us out. Fair use.
Shout us out, bro. They tough over there. I love what they be doing.
And I'm wondering, so we got to show it. I want to know if it's the same that I saw. So what I saw was a first rounder, a second rounder, a first rounder, and a third rounder.
I saw 3 first rounds. It was 3.
And that was it?
No, 3 first rounds and the second round.
Okay. Yeah, that might be what I saw too then.
3 first rounds in the second round is what I saw.
The third. Is
what I believe. And like probably something else that I'm forgetting, but that's probably what it is.
Nope, that makes sense.
But I saw 3 first rounds, and I'm a man of my word, bro. I must be a man of my word. I did say when it come to 3 first rounds,
right,
I'm not doing it.
Right. So it was 2 first rounds? I thought it was 2 first. Nah,
I can't do 3, bro. That's too much. That's too high, bro. That's too high. And you know, as well as everybody knows on this damn Turf and Rundown show, I want a quarterback bad.
Right.
Bro, 3 first rounds, I can't do. I can't. That's
too risky. And a third in 2025. So that is what I was seeing.
I can't do that. That's too much.
Yep.
Now, my hope, this is what I would be hoping, right? If I'm in that draft room, I'm just like, bro, I just hope he slides after 3. Because after 3, the price goes down. Right? Like, so now you might be able to get away with just 2, like this 13, and next year, I'm cool.
It depends on who it is, though, right? Because if they know you own them, they're going to still look for the 3, the 3 first, That we're stuck. We're stuck in a lot.
If Atlanta gets Fields, though. If Atlanta gets Fields, that takes another person out of play.
It's not going to matter. There's no way we're getting close to Daniels. I mean, if we don't get Daniels, I don't know why we would draft a quarterback in the first round.
Oh, hell no, not in the first round. No, you get a defense player and keep pushing.
A lot of people have us getting the kid from Texas.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. I'm not going to care. I'm fine.
Yeah. I would love to get the kid from Illinois, but we know he's going to be gone.
He'll slide a little. He's been sliding a little bit. People been dissecting him. They talk. You know what it is, and this is what I hate that NFL people do sometimes. It pisses me off. And that everybody that's on here, watch for this. It's like these defensive linemen, they be like, "Oh, he's too small." Like they just keep saying he's too small. That's literally the only thing. Now he does have some leverage that he got to work on sometimes, but he's small. He don't have the length, bro. That really don't matter sometimes, bro. It doesn't. Right. If he's moving people out of the way and he has bend and it's showing up consistently on film, why the fuck do we care about the size, bro?
We don't. No, I agree. We don't. Absolutely do not care.
Why do we care about the size? It don't matter. Like, he's hard. He's nice, bro. He's great. If we picked up a defensive player, if we picked up which I don't think we need, but if we got a right tackle, right? I honestly don't think we should draft a right tackle. I think it's like I don't think it's a need, to be honest with you. I really don't.
Well, it depends. If we don't keep Illuminor, right?
Yeah.
You gotta remember, well, he may.
What about Thayer? You don't have no faith.
But you still need depth. You have to have the ability for somebody
at 13, Turf, he gonna start. So
oh yeah. Well, I want Fasano. I think if we get Fasano, that's the right tackle for the next decade. We don't have to ever worry about that position again.
Wait, where he from?
Penn State.
Oh, you like him?
Yeah.
Hey, I like that Oregon State boy, man.
I know you do. I know. Hey, shout out to
dog.
Carrick. Hey.
If y'all are on my Twitter right now, you probably didn't see me reposted a couple of clips of Fauga, I believe that's his last name. I cannot pronounce his name right. I gotta work on that shit, but I'm going to pronounce it right. But my man from Oregon State, he is a monster.
His offensive line coach was my offensive line coach at Montana State, Jim Carrick.
And
he just moved to Michigan State. Shout out to Jim Carrick.
Okay.
He's one of my favorite coaches of all time, as far as all the coaches that I've had, specifically for the offensive line. He was the real deal, bro, and it's showing. I mean, you know what I mean? That's right. No cap. Like, anybody that knows the people that, I played with and we have our conversations about great coaches that came out of Montana State. He's absolutely one of them, 100%. So, yeah.
Duncan, Idaho. Hey, much respect to this Chiefs fan here. I like this.
Yeah, I like this too, actually. Good luck to you.
I don't know, man. Snead might not be safe.
Just do me a favor and stay away from Chris Jones and Snead.
He might not be safe. We might have to grab Snead.
He ain't safe. I'm sorry, Duncan.
Shout out to Cowtown Luda. He thinking about starting his own podcast, telling this man to do his thing.
Hey, you absolutely should start his own podcast.
Do it. They better go back and watch AOC 4's film, Insane Growth. For sure, Insane Growth.
No,
for sure.
Cowtown. See, Cowtown knows how to get me because he knows I'm probably the biggest AOC fan out there. Real talk. I saw it. See, and I'm telling y'all, I know what I saw. Don't get me wrong, I want Daniels too. But at the same time, I know what I saw from Aiden O'Connell. And if they get him a tackle, right? And we get that defensive tackle, I'm going to say it again. I think we can go to the Super Bowl. Call me what you want to call me. Crazy. I really think we have the recipe to do it.
Okay.
I don't think we need Daniels. I really don't think we need him.
Now look, nothing is too much for your franchise QB. Plus, we suck at drafting in the first round anyway. F them picks. Now Dominique is speaking my language now. Now he's roping me back into it. I don't know, man. 3 first rounds is a little, unless he turns out to be like this is the only way it works out. If you do that, this man has to be a top 10 quarterback. No fucking ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah.
I swear. No ifs, ands, or buts. He has to be a top 10 quarterback. And if he is not, bro, it's going to be a fucking failure. It is. That's just a fact.
Who's the first quarterback drafted with Pat Mahomes?
With Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, he wasn't the first quarterback drafted.
I don't know if Deshaun Watson went first. He might have.
He was in the same draft class as
Deshaun Watson? Yeah, he was.
I don't think.
Mitchell Trubisky.
How does that name come up again? Because I keep telling
shit.
Break back.
Okay. This is a good question for everybody. This is a good question. And then we're going to get to Josh's question after. But this is a good question. Do you guys think that this draft class is going to be more like the Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, and Trubisky class? Or more like the Justin Herbert, Tua, Burrow, and Jalen Hurts class?
I think it's the later. Yeah, I think it's the later. I think you're going to get a lot of good quarterbacks. I don't think you're going to get anything that comes close to Mahomes, but I mean, you're going to get a lot of good quarterbacks. Y'all already know how I feel about Caleb Williams. I do think Daniels is going to be good, whether we get him or not. But that's if he's not rushed. If he's not rushed, and he has the ability to put the weight on. That weight is huge, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, why are you guys discounting Drake May like this? I don't understand it.
I've already told you. I believe he's the Trubisky of the draft. I just
be honest with y'all, bro.
He plays out of the ACC. There's really no competition there. He's got 1 year of film that looks good, right? When you say it looks good, I mean, he's not proven, bro. And he's going to come in the speed of the game, and he's going to go to a team that's probably not prepared for him to try to start. and he's going to get destroyed, just like your boy Bryce is getting destroyed at the Panthers. I
don't understand this hate. I don't get it.
What?
Because look, I think he is firmly the second quarterback in this draft. Now, if it's up to me, I would take Jaden Daniels. That's just me, right?
But, I think it's going to be Jaden Daniels.
But knowing what we know about what the NFL circles like, this dude checks every box. He just checks every box, and it wouldn't surprise me if he don't get past 3. If he I think Washington's gonna take Drake May. I really do. I don't know why people think Jaden Daniels is gonna go to Washington. I don't think that's what.
Well, you know what it is, because old boy's father now is coming out of the woodworks as well, stating that Kayla wasn't serious about not playing for the Bears, meaning that now Bears fans think they have a shot to get him if and when they decide to trade Fields. I think that's BS. I think you'd be a foolish organization to draft a kid that doesn't want to be there. I mean, it's obvious he doesn't want to be there. They can try to save face. He can realize, man, I probably cost myself the number 1 pick, right? Because they're obviously going to trade Fields. That's the way it looks, right? So now they backtracking. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I just don't like anything about it. This isn't personal. It's just it's my gut feeling. It's me, right? If I were to be running this organization, I'm sorry, I would run away from that kid.
To be honest, if they were smart, all of these dudes understand. From now until probably the combine, and then after the combine, the only thing you can do is fuck your status up. That's pretty much it.
Right. You don't get worse. You don't get better.
You're not at this point, nothing is going to up the stock for him. Nope. Especially him. That's where it all goes under. Right. I said it even before this season. I was like, bro, the only thing Caleb Williams can do from this season on is completely fuck himself up. That's it. Because he already just won the Heisman. He was already bro, there's nothing else he needed to do. You know what I mean? So from that point on, it's all right, everything else is just he's declining. Realistically, he was kind of doing the same thing he was already doing the year before.
Right.
It's just wasn't as flashy, whatever the case.
Yeah. Yep.
But
I agree.
Coming into it, it's okay, at this point, the more he speaks, the more he's going to fuck his status up. But regardless of whatever the case, he's not getting out of top 2. He's going in the top 2 the top 2 picks.
I agree.
Look,
it's no question.
Regardless of whatever happens, bro, he's going in the top 2 picks. So there's going to be a shot, right? I just don't think Daniels is going to be the first of the one of the 2 first quarterbacks. I don't. I think Drake May is going to be that second guy.
Not if we get. I think Washington takes Drake May. I mean, they take. No, I think they.
You had it right. You had it right. No. They'll do that there.
I agree. I disagree. I think that Magic Johnson and company is going to take Daniels 100%.
Interesting. You don't think?
If they can't trade up and get Williams, as in Mr. Kingsbury, they can't do that. I think Daniels is going to be their guy. And I don't know. I don't know who picks May, bro. I just tell you one thing: if we pick May, then I see my guy beating him. I see in camp.
I don't know, Turf. You got Magic Johnson there in Washington. Drake May got that president chin. That little damn.
Oh, I understand. I get you.
I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, Turf. He got that.
Yes.
He got that president chin, man. He got that look.
I agree. He definitely fits the part.
Bro, I think Drake May is gonna go second. I trust me. Watch the combine. I guarantee you. Watch the combine.
Oh no, man!
Everybody's gonna start talking about him after the combine. I'm telling you right now, book it. You done seen it on Turf and Rundown. After the combine, you gonna see Drake May is the second best quarterback. Watch.
No, he's actually one of the more athletic guys out of the draft at a quarterback position. I mean, he's actually big.
He's athletic as hell.
He's big. He's like 6'4", 6'5", like 230, 235. And he runs a 4.640.
Ooh, Johnny, don't get us started. I don't know, man. I'm good with the latter, bro. I do not want
Wilson 2.0.
I do not want Bo Nix at all.
I don't want either.
I'm gonna say that right now.
Hey, I don't want either of them. And the bottom line is, I just don't see Penix holding up.
Oh, you know what I'm starting to realize, Turf?
I don't see it.
You know what I'm starting to realize? Everybody in the chat, you can correct me, maybe. But if our options come down to getting Michael Penix or Bo Nix, I'm starting to think, let's just go with Aiden.
I don't know why you wouldn't, because I've been saying it from the jump. They're not going to beat him out.
Fuck it, like go with Aiden.
And I'm telling you, they're not. You can pick him up. They're not going to beat him out in camp. I don't think people understand.
I would love to see it though.
Yo, Aiden O'Connell is about to come out balls to the walls. I'm trying to tell y'all, this man has a full offseason, right? He's going to be the first. He's already working with Getsy. You think he's not working with Getsy already? You don't think he's already planning and plotting and putting it together?
It can work, but see,
they don't know if they're going to be able to go up and get a quarterback. If they give three, like you said, if they give 3 first rounders for a quarterback, bro, that is steep.
But Getsy's QBs can move. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't have quarterbacks that
they don't have to. They don't have to though. See, that's what I'm trying to say. I think that AOC is cerebral enough to be able to do the things that his feet won't allow him to.
Okay.
That's all I'm trying to say. And I mean, we've seen it out of other quarterbacks. Goff is the same way. Stafford doesn't run a lot. I mean, the GOAT is ready.
Yeah, Stafford a little more athletic than me.
He don't run, bro. I agree he's more athletic.
No, but I think he's more side to side shit.
He can run.
He's more side to side shit.
And you saw Kyle Town talk about that growth. That's part of the growth that I saw in AOC. That side to side. See, if you go back to the tapes, man, I'm telling you, I've been saying this stuff for a long time. You saw him go from just immediately getting sacked to taking a step and actually trying to get the ball out. Getting the ball out to now he's actually placing the ball somewhere from stepping to the side.
But still,
all that progression, and it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better.
But I will push back on saying that to myself as well. On saying that, right? Yeah, I would say at this point I'm starting to lean towards let's just grow with Aiden, but we said it all along. Competition is needed. So at the sake of saying it, you got to get one. Like, you know what I mean? First or second round, one is needed. So at the sake of us saying that, we got to stick true. You got to do something. But
the problem is though with that rundown, we've already just figured out the reality is if it ain't one of them top 3 dudes, they're not even gonna beat this man out in camp. So why are you wasting the pick when that pick can be on somebody that can come and start?
McCarthy.
Literally come and start.
McCarthy.
Yeah, in the 4th round, 5th round, I'll do that. 4th, 5th round, I'll do that. But not in the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd.
In the 4th.
Our top 3 picks can actually play tomorrow. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay. So what if they did this? What if they gave you this? Aiden, you say, okay, Aiden O'Connell, we miss out on Jaden. Damn. You say, all right, maybe we try to get Penix, but we miss out on them. Okay. But they get Spencer Rattler in the 4th round.
He's not beating out AOC.
Well, at least it's competition.
I'm okay. No, I think that competition absolutely will have to come from free agency. You got to get Brissett or Baker. Somebody's got to come in to push this man. A rookie's not going to push him, bro. I'm just telling y'all. Man, it's so weird to me.
No. A veteran comes in, but listen, Turf.
A second year player is if he. I'll tell you this: if he doesn't grow drastically, then you're absolutely right. It's time to move on from Aiden O'Connell.
But see, this is my thing. This is what I'm going to say. In any scenario I give you, a veteran is there. So understand that, right? Because I've already said my perfect scenario is a rookie, Aiden, and a veteran. That's it. Right. That's all I want, right? And then from there, the QB room is settled because you got pretty much every level that you need. You know what I mean? And the competition is fair to me. It's fair.
No, I agree.
So, okay, cool. But any scenario provides veteran, You just now what caliber of veteran is where we differ, because I'm like a Russ for a year.
Right.
Could it work? Could it shake? Maybe, because Russ is that type mobile. If you wanted to say Jaden, you gonna sit behind Russ for a year. All right, cool, man. Yeah, you know, if that's what the plan is, cool.
Right.
But I need to know, like, if you get a dude like that, bro, you have to have some type of succession plan. I'm not gonna accept nothing less than that. That's my thing.
Right. I got a question for Chili. Drake May is Zach Wilson 2.0. Is that a good thing to you or a bad thing?
No, that's bad.
No, I agree, but that's my point. I look at Drake May as the Trubisky of this draft. I'm going to continue to keep saying that. I'm pushing my points till I die on the hill. So I agree with you.
I mean, you gonna have to live with him. It is what it is.
Exactly. I agree with you on that.
You don't think Caleb is gonna be successful?
I don't.
I think Caleb is going to do his thing. And what I think is going, this is what I think is going to happen. Mark my words. I think he's going to be good, but I think he's going to do the shit that Aaron Rodgers does to people and turn people off. That's what I think is gonna happen, right? Like he's going to be good, but like you know how Aaron Rodgers just he turns people off a little bit, so he doesn't really get the type of status and love that most people give to people. It's going to be like that. That's where I think it's going to be.
Yep. See, I'm with Dom. I'm with Dom. Yep. I'm with Dom. So
that ain't going to be there day one.
Yeah, and I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad you love AOC, Chili. I'm on your side. Mm-hmm. I'm on your side, and I agree. I don't think we should ever not have competition. That's why do you think I was asking about going and getting Ayuk and challenging Myers? Why don't I mean?
Look, if he's the dude, if AOC is the guy and he prevails, I have more confidence.
Right. No, I agree.
Way more confidence. Then we can get the ball rolling like a mother.
Shout out to my guy. Price will be too steep to get into the top 3. Trade back and build up more picks in rounds 2 and 4.
I had a scenario too.
I can't disagree with that because the truth is, this is the other thing that we haven't even touched on yet because we got to get closer to the combine, right? But the truth is, this is by far one of the deepest drafts at every position that we've seen in quite some time. I mean, there's some talent out here right now.
How far do you go back to?
Talent. I don't know. We got to see.
I'm not going back to the end of the draft, though. I'm not going back to the end of the draft. I need like mid-20s at the most.
Right.
You know, like something like 25.
No, I understand. I'm with you, but it depends on what is there. Like, and this is why it's so tough to have these conversations without free agency even going through, because free agency is going to absolutely open the doors and make it a much clearer picture based on the need, right? If we get a defensive tackle in free agency, now we really got some room to play because now we don't absolutely have to go get that D tackle at 13, right? Or something along those lines. Even if we go get an offensive tackle out in free agency, if that is a thing. I honestly haven't even looked at that, right? I have not paid attention to what tackles are out there in free agency.
Luminor just resign Luminor, bro.
Well, no, I agree, but see, you got to remember, we got to have depth. Colton stayed out the whole year.
But you have that with Thayer. And don't forget.
One of them 3 go down.
Don't forget, they have Dalton Wagner, man. Don't forget about Dalton Wagner. He's still there. Bro, he's 6'8", bro. You got to do something with it. I got to see something. Damn. It's 6'8", don't grow on trees, bro. Like, I need to see it at least.
Right.
That's fine. If he's trash, then at least we'll just get another veteran. And it's like, all right, cool. We'll just cut him. But nah, bro. I need to see 6'8" in action, bro. I'm sorry.
Right. You're right, Rattler. I mean, Chili Pepper Rattler would go hard.
I'm telling you, hey, look, getting him in the 4th round is a steal, bro. It's a steal.
I'm not mad at that, and I told y'all, I didn't like. I didn't like how he did what he did, in the whole high school show. Again, I'm going to keep just pounding my points, and I hope he takes it as motivation and continue to keep that chip on his shoulder, but for the right reasons instead of the wrong reasons. But that kid could be special, man, because he has that it factor. He has that competitive edge that can get him over the hump, if you will. I mean, I've watched Rattler from high school up. I mean, yeah, his job got snatched up by Caleb, right? We all know the deal. In fact, one of the engineers on our squad, we were talking about that today at lunch. He's a OU graduate, and hey, Rattler can ball. He can ball, man. And I'm telling you right now, if he gets in the right environment, and they have the right people around him, yeah, he can.
Come on, but Turf, what you're saying is what we have. This is my point. Every time I talk about, and yeah, I was hearing what you're saying about Rattler at the end of the day. Yeah, I think Chili, to touch on that real quick. Yeah, bro, I think Rattler really redid himself after high school and all that. You know what I mean? I think even after getting benched, he redid himself. But everything you touching on, Turf, is what we have. We have the right system in place for him to come in and continue to develop. You know what I mean?
I would take Rattler in a heartbeat.
No, but see, this is why I say I'm so adamant about any quarterback, because it's like, all right, bro, let's do it. Now, I kind of get hypocritical when I say that, because then I'm like, damn, 3 first rounds is a lot of goddamn first rounds, bro. Like, I don't know.
Hey, I got a question for you, because we're forgetting about one quarterback that I think is very pertinent.
Talk to me.
That's the kid Travis from Florida State.
He's hurt. I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's got hit one time. You're talking about major surgeries.
It was ugly. It was ugly.
Hey, so was Nick Chubb's injury. That wasn't ugly.
True.
That man coming back next year after he done did that twice. That's the second time.
Damn near twice, like 3 times. Damn, this happened.
And that's all I'm trying to say. That's just one injury for that kid. We're not talking Penix with 2 double surgeries. Dude, Travis was the real deal, bro.
No, he's not bad. He wasn't bad. I honestly,
he runs a 4.6 40.
I had him, if he would have stayed healthy, I would have had him in the damn near in the range of the McCarthy and and Penix and all them. He would have been in that range.
Right.
I wouldn't have been mad. But it's the injury factor is a nasty bug. I don't know. I'd rather take Rattler at that instance. I think
was it an ACL? See, now that's where we differ. Because again, if I have the choice to get Rattler or Travis, I'm taking Travis. He's the better quarterback.
But
he's the faster quarterback. He's more elusive. He's by far, in my opinion, the better. It's not even a question.
We'll see.
The stats even better. Like he's taller,
you never know how he's going to progress off the injury.
See
how he's going to progress off that injury. So it's like, we'll see. But I don't know. But I think we can both agree that like after Rattler, Travis, like it drops off. Like after that, there's nothing. So like if you don't get at least Rattler, right? Because that's after Rattler to me it's bottom of the barrel. Right, and that's no disrespect to other quarterbacks because they might even do crazy. But
I take Travis over Rattler. So Rattler is, I'm trying, man. So I had that list though. There's more quarterbacks too, bro. I'm just seeing, and that's the beauty of this. There are other quarterbacks that aren't horrible that may actually turn out to be something, because you know what's going to happen to those guys? They're actually going to get the time to develop properly behind somebody and not get ruined. Trying to be thrown to the fire because their team sucks. It's just, I'm telling you, that's just the way it's going to happen. You're
not saying JJ. I say I take Rattler before.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, JJ. If JJ goes to the right place and he can develop a couple of years without having to be thrown out there, he's going to look better than most people in this draft.
Yeah. Hey, stipulate. You got to put a stipulation over healthy, bro. Like, he's not healthy. He's not. It's a reality. He's not healty. So
what did he do? What kind of injury did he have? Did he tear everything in his knee? Because I don't actually even know. I'm gonna be. If
I remember correctly, the knee bent away it shouldn't.
Right, but sometimes when it looks bad, it's actually better for you than worse. You know that. Sometimes it may look horrible, but it was actually the best thing for you, as opposed to another way it could have went. You know what I'm saying?
This is true. I kind of studied up on it a little bit, bro. He matured a lot.
I agree 100%. He's absolutely not the Rattler in high school deal at all. And you're right. He absolutely, and that's what I'm trying to say, Chili. That's why I'm with you on that. And that's why I would rock with him, because I think he has that chip on his shoulder that he's going to need in order to win in this league. He's going to need that. Because again, he's not that athletic dude. He's not that guy like the others, man. That's why it's weird for me, right? Rundown, for you to think that he's as athletic as Travis, bro. He's not even close. Rattler.
Are you serious? Have you seen this? No. Listen. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Like a 4.9 40, bro.
It's not even about that, Turf. Travis does not even touch Rattler's arm talent. He does not. He don't sniff it. He don't sniff Rattler's arm talent. If you go watch Rattler and the throws this man makes, now I'm not saying it's all, but it's similar throws that I be seeing on Caleb shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Ankle. It was an ankle, bro. It was an ankle.
Oh, it's an ankle? Oh, it is. No, bro, he does not touch Rattler's arm talent, bro. He does not. Rattler's arm talent is different. It's different. Now, how aggressive and how he uses it can be something different, right? But there's no denying, bro. Like, he has that, like, Caleb type arm talent and shit. He does. Now, the balls are saying more of the interceptions and shit, like, decision making, right? Like, cool. But he got upside, bro. He does.
No,
I don't know how good he's gonna be, but he got upside.
Right. Well, I'll give it to you. Rattler definitely has a better completion percentage and more yards, for sure.
I'm telling you.
But
you have to watch the way this man throws the ball.
No, I understand, but let me finish. When it comes to TD to interception ratio,
it's bad.
Travis is killing him. 20 TDs to 2 interceptions.
Is where it goes.
20 TDs to 2 interceptions as opposed to 19 TDs to not 8 interceptions. That's taking care of the football. He's definitely more athletic. I don't know. I would go for Travis over Rattler any day of the week, twice on Sundays. That's why I brought it up, because I feel like a lot of people are forgetting, just because, like you said, he got injured. It's an ankle injury. That's not something that you expect a kid 20 years old to, have to not, be able to get through. He's going to be fine from that respect. And again, there's no way you get me to believe that he's more athletic than Rattler. I don't see it. I
don't know, bro.
I mean, the stats speak for themselves. I mean, he's definitely got more of a running, he's got more yards on the ground. All of that.
Rattler don't run.
He can't. That's what I'm trying. And that's all I'm trying to say. Again, this is what I'm saying. He's not beating out ALC. We'll see. We don't know. We just saying things. But if I'm drafting Turk. If I'm drafting a quarterback after the first round, then I'm drafting off potential. It's not like I'm not drafting off shit else after that. No, I understand.
Any quarterback that's after the first round, in my head, I'm like, well, bro, I'm drafting off the potential at this point, like of what I think it could be in the long run. This is a shot in the dark type shit. If you draft one in the first round, it's mostly saying, well, we expect him at some point to be what we need him to be. After the first, it start getting dicey. You start being like, well, shit, we hope, but we gonna take the shot in the dark. It is what it is, right?
Right. I'm just saying. I don't know why Travis just went dark, other than the injury. I don't understand that part.
Now, this is a great question. Outside of quarterback, what position group needs the most attention?
Defensive tackle.
Defensive line.
Defensive tackle. That's the number one position. Only reason I take Fasano at 13 is because I don't get Newton. And that's and the kid from Texas may be gone too.
Why not? One of them DTs gonna be there at 13.
I'm taking one of them DTs.
Well, there we go. That's it. That's all I need.
And that's the thing. That's what I want. Like what I want to do. I don't want to trade up. I flip-flop a tad bit, but the more and more I keep analyzing, the more and more I keep digging, the more and more I keep finding what I'm finding. I would much rather just go get a defensive tackle, go get a cornerback, Go get a linebacker and an offensive tackle somewhere around there and rock. I want to get 3 defensive players that are going to start yesterday and just shore up the offensive line. That's all I want to do. I don't think we need to go give away the farm. I think we can win right now with that. That's fine.
But we're discounting the fact of like free agency. Like what if they do get good free agents, right? Like what?
Well, that's my point. That's my point because that's the only thing I see beating out AOC from that quarterback position.
No, not even that.
Get one of the top 3.
I'm talking about like defensive tackles. I'm talking about.
Hey, let's get the kid. Let's get the kid from the Ravens. We can't pronounce his last name. Let's go get him.
Right, Christian Wilkins, maybe. Chris Jones, maybe. Sneed.
We can't get Chris Jones.
No, it's too much.
I'll take Sneed, and then that way now we don't need a corner in the draft.
Right, you don't need a corner in the draft. I think they're gonna. I just heard something about DJ Reader today. I'm interested. I like DJ Reader. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll take that. That's an upgrade over whatever the hell we didn't have. Right. He's gonna rush the passer. At the end of the day, it's like free agency is gonna tell us what the draft needs are. You feel what I'm saying? Because after that, the holes are clear. Pause. But the holes are clear. You know what I mean? To see. Yes, so definitely, we got a couple more topics we got to get into before we end the night. But this is a great show, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate everybody for stopping by once again.
Hey, chat lives matter, bro. We got to get through this.
Right, we said chat lives matter, so definitely, man, y'all making it special, man. Much appreciated to everybody in the chat. Now we got to get a couple of topics. Ooh, I don't know which one I want to top. Are we spicy? I don't know. Are you sipping something, Turf? Let me get something in. I gotta get something in, man.
Yeah.
I gotta puff me some of that God's green. But what we talking about here, first and foremost, we're gonna get into this real quick.
Yeah.
Justin Fields talk. Right? Now, apparently yesterday there's sources and rumors and talks that the Raiders are in discussion and are very interested and have major interest in Justin Fields.
Right.
I think it's bullshit. I think that is the worst thing that can ever come out of any reporter's desk or whatever, bro. Why? Because it's clickbait. There's no fucking way, bro. Excuse my French, that he's coming here. Why? Why would you get the quarterback and pair him with the offensive coordinator in which they had no success to begin with? It makes no sense.
Right.
Why would we do it? But go ahead, Turf. You go ahead. Sound off, man. How do you
I was just going to say, I mean, you have to look at what was given as far as what they were working with. Let's keep it 100. Justin Fields is not a bad quarterback. Nope. And Getsy did not dismiss him in any way, shape, or form. And in fact, he actually praised his talents and his abilities. And he thought that they actually started to hit a groove when it mattered. You know what I'm saying? Towards the end of the season. And that's with no wide receivers and probably one of the worst offensive lines in the NFL. So if you look at it from that perspective, Justin Fields might come to the Raiders and absolutely murder it. Think about he has everything he didn't have. I mean, they definitely had a running game. Again, that was something that Getsy was, I think, whoever he had at his offensive lineman coach and all that worked out really, really well. But they didn't have anything close to what we have. See, and that's why, again, my vision is that we're ready now. Offensively, we are ready now. I think our top 5 offensive players match up with the top 5 in the rest of the league. Call me crazy. I think our running back matches up well. I think our number 1 and number 2 receiver matches well. And I think we have a good enough tight end, if you will, right, to make it happen. I really believe that. We bring back Hooper or one of the other guys, along with obviously Mayer. We're ready. You can't tell me we're not ready.
Damn.
Offensively. Defensively, we need that. See, and that's why it's so important to get that. Max Crosby has never played with the premier defensive tackle. Do y'all understand what's going to happen when he actually, with Kuntz on the other side? I'm telling y'all, that in itself means no cornerback needed. We have the cornerback room situated. We don't even need another cornerback if we get the right defensive line.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, because you're saying, because basically now we're sitting here saying, okay, it's one of the two. Is Getsy to blame for the struggles, or is Fields blamed for the struggles? And we'll see, right? You get Fields, you're basically saying, well, shit, it was Eberflus, and like the whole organization, the Bears organization is just trash. And we're going to take, you know,
Bears organization is trash.
I mean, to a degree. But at the end of the day,
anybody's going to disagree with that, bro. They've never made it right.
Like historically, yes, they're
risky, bro.
Right. They're a historically great team, but they've been trash for a lot of years.
A long
we've
time.
been in the same boat. Like, but at the end of the day, it's been ugly. And they've never really had success with quarterbacks either. But they
don't know how to choose.
But then again, have we?
Terrible draft. Exactly, which is why I don't think we need to do anything. That's what I'm saying.
You show your true colors. You're scared from past regimes.
No. What it is I think we have what we need, my dude. I don't think y'all understand. I may be crazy as I don't know what, but I actually believe we have a Super Bowl winning team. I believe that. I really believe it. Yes, if we do the right thing. If we have a knockout draft and fill the holes that we need on defense, I think we have a Super Bowl team. Because I'm telling y'all, when we get the right defensive line combination, are you kidding me, with Max Crosby? I'm telling y'all right now, this quarterback, I don't care who the quarterback is, he will not have more than 4 seconds at any point in time. The whole game. That's what you're going to have to deal with.
Yeah. Now, I agree with Vader.
Relentless, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I agree. But I agree with Vader. I mean, it's going to happen, Turf. Like, this is what I think. This is why I'm so confident maybe in trading up for a quarterback, because I just have this sense that we're going to get help on the defensive line finally. I just have the sense, right? Like, I have that sense. Now, what Vader says is true. You know, when Fields came back, the Bears looked better. And the offense looked better. I agree. And I do think that the weaponry here is way, way different and way better than in anything that he has over there.
Exactly right.
Like, yeah, I agree. But at the same, and to a degree, it's the smartest play because we don't have to give up a lot of capital. And then we spend that capital that first round on something different, knowing we have a quarterback already. You know what I mean? So it does work in many ways, but in other ways, you can say it's a stupid move because you just saw what it was at the past, and to think it's going to be anything different is kind of foolish a little bit. So I agree with Purple and Gold Raider here. Salute to you. Yeah, I think we got to draft our guy. I think it's time for us to get our guy and let it go. Now, Chris brings up a very interesting point when you talk about corner, because I could seriously forget about this. I could see right?
I don't. Right? I said it. Get us the right defensive tackle, and our cornerback situation is set. Right. Our room is set.
Even on Ja'Cory Bennett, chance of developing. I think he will ball next year. Remember who told y'all this first. Now, Chris, I do continuously forget about Ja'Cory Bennett every time, I think about the Raiders' needs. Honestly, like, he doesn't really cross my mind. So at that point, would y'all say, like, if you're talking about Ja'Cory, do you say we don't need Snead? You don't go after that at all, and you focus all your resources and efforts on that defensive line? Maybe on the linebackers, Patrick Queen, maybe something like that, right? And honestly, everybody, I understand, I need people to understand this, right? This is what I don't understand about Raider fans. We want Patrick Queen, but yes. we don't want to accept the fact who the hell spot you think he's taking.
Yeah, he's taking Spillane's.
What? Day. No, he's not.
Who?
Go ahead. You know who spot he's
taking. Oh, Debo.
Let's be real with ourselves.
Divine.
He's not taking Spillane's spot.
No.
Regardless of whatever you say,
right.
everybody that wants
right. I was tripping on that.
Except that reality. If you want Patrick Queen, he ain't taking Spillane's spot. There's only one other dude that's not going to be playing if he come over here.
Right.
So,
I
you know, at the end of the day, at that point, do you free up money by letting Diablo walk or trading him or cutting him?
Yes, I'm okay with Diablo walking.
And then you bring in Queen as the replacement or substitute.
Queen is that dude is a monster.
Diablo coming off the bench is not
about getting rid of him. Who?
Diablo coming off the bench.
I'm fine with that. I don't mind
Diablo. Bench role. I mean, well, it really don't fucking matter whatever he accepts at that point.
Right.
I mean, if you under contract, mother, you under contract.
Exactly. You just gonna sit.
Yeah, you gonna accept the role that's given.
People names you are.
Yeah, and if the ship gonna be tight, like we think it's gonna be, you know, if everything's gonna be grand,
is a problem. You are right, Strike. 100%. Straight up problem.
See, and that's the difference, right? Like, I'm sorry. I watched the Super Bowl. I'm watching this play, and I'm like, bro, we don't have that. Like, we got one dude that do it. We got one dude that do it, but it must, like, okay, and granted, like for Frisco, we talking about the top 2 linebackers in the league. Fred Warner, you know, Dre Greenlaw. They're top. But even Kansas City linebackers, like, God damn, they flying around this motherfucker like they sideline to side penetrating. They really coming out here thumping. Like, that's what we need.
I agree. Flying around like madmen. I agree. That's exactly what we need.
I'm forever pissed that we didn't get Roquan Smith. Forever pissed.
That would have been something.
Like, bro, he would have fit this brand like a glove. A glove. Yes. It was perfect.
I agree. 100%.
We could have traded for him. Yeah. We could have traded for him, bro. We could have traded for him. Like, but it's okay. You know, we'll have another chance. But goddamn, now I mean we got Spillane now, but I've always wanted.
I love Spillane. Hey, real talk. I love Spillane. He absolutely grew. I mean, we got Spillane. He totally took over for us, and shout out to Spillane.
Yeah, we good up there.
To apologize for even thinking that he was about to have his spot snatched. That man signed my joint. You taking your spot. They're gonna have to earn it. You're right about that, Spillane. You earned your spot, and I don't see you falling off that rock. So
let's go. More competition is coming. It's gonna be needed.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I like some linebackers in the draft. You know, Cowtown, he be on the draft. So he know what he be talking about. Hopper, where he from? Oh, you said Missouri. Yeah, okay. Check him out. I've been checking out that Trotter kid from Clemson. I'm in that film right now. I'm about set.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm about to
that kid from Clemson. Yeah.
I'm about to see how he is. I'll be back on some Dominique Willie. I thought about that. I'm not gonna cap Dominique. I thought about Willie Gay from KC. Like he's gonna be a free agent, but then again, it's like he's okay. He don't move the needle though. Move the needle.
Not like we would need him to.
Nah, at that point you just keep Diablo. But if you just try to upgrade from that, like we're trying to upgrade, and the only upgrade is Patrick Queen. That's it.
No, absolutely. Yeah,
I don't even think Devin White might be. Maybe I don't know.
He used to be. I don't know how he. You know what? And that's the thing. Did he fall off? I don't know what happened to him this year.
Splitting reps and shit. Like I don't know.
I don't know what happened with that.
I can't nail that. I don't know. It's like the Darius Leonard thing. I was like it was all right, but it's like I'm not. That don't move the needle for me either. Like I want somebody better than that.
I agree.
You know. Okay. All right. Thank you for this confirmation, Johnny. I appreciate that.
Yep.
I'm about to get down.
I agree. Yeah.
What y'all think?
That's Chris's boy.
Chris don't like this dude. I like Masterson, bro. I do.
He's bad. I don't think he's bad.
He's not.
Chris can't stand him.
I don't know. I can't agree with that, bro. I like Masterson. He be flying around, bro.
I agree. Could we find somebody better? Yes.
Sure.
But I like his passion.
I
like his passion. I like the way he plays.
I like when the
he doesn't get it right all the time, and that's the problem. But when he doesn't get it right, it's at 100%. So that's why I give him the pass.
He got better though. He got better. Yeah. Like he started to do a couple things better. He was fitting them rush lanes pretty nice.
Yes. Run game.
He had to come in when Diablo was hurt. He started to make a little impact. You started to feel him a little bit. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, he's got that motor thing going for him. He's definitely a high motor guy. He doesn't take plays off. It's just, again, he's not always, I think, in the right position, if you will, and he does it at 100%.
Right. All right, everybody in the chat, go ahead, put your answers now. If it's one person from KC, who's it gonna be? Do you want Chris Jones or do you want Snead? You're only getting one. You're not
Chris
getting both.
I want Chris. What is that? I want Chris. You get Chris Jones. It's like 5 positions, bro. You're taking away the secondary. You get Chris Jones. There's no need for a secondary. It's just facts.
That's two for Chris. 2 for Chris. Let's see. Hold on, because that's Chili.
Bro, Jones, easy.
Cowtown says
the question.
Cowtown is the only Snead. Spencer says
Cowtown for the first time, bro. Man, Cowtown, you're killing me, bro. You hurt my heart today. You're wrong, son. You're wrong.
Yeah, hey, now everybody on Jones, bro.
That's hilarious. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's on his tail end of the career. That man can be half of what he was last year and still get 5 to 8 sacks and make Max crazy.
On this D-line. All right, and I've been saying this from the season, and I will not let any of you in TRS live it down if it comes to fruition. If Tyree Wilson becomes what I think he I'm on all y'all ass. All of you.
Man, yeah, and I'll deserve every bit of it. I'll deserve every bit of it.
He will flourish. He will flourish.
I'll be honest. I'm already getting my cup ready to eat that humble. Yeah, I agree. I think the kid may turn the corner. I think he may turn the corner. Yeah, but bottom line is Jones. I don't think people understand. Jones was Kansas City's defense. Real talk. That man disrupted everything, every play. It's why they had such a great number 2 defense. They had the number 2 defense in the league, and I guarantee you, Chris Jones was a lot of it. A lot of it
was the reason they pretty much won that defensive rep in the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna say he's the reason they won.
He never got. He's unblockable. He's unblockable.
That last play when Purdy couldn't get the ball off to Jennings was the difference in the Super Bowl.
It
was the difference.
Gives you no time to think. No time to think. And to be honest, that's actually one of Purdy's best traits, is to think on the fly and make a play happen.
That big behemoth ass motherfucker coming at you. In 2 seconds, bro. Like he even it's all you ain't got no time.
It's a problem.
And you can do something like that. There's nothing you can do, bro.
And the minute you do both of those, guess what? If it's the left side, Max is in your face, and if it's the right side, it's gonna be Coons. I'm telling you, all we need, that defensive tackle piece is going to drastically change our secondary. Ja'Cory Bennett is going to start to look like a star. I'm telling you, I agree. Now, that is what's going to give him that confidence. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he won't even have to care about, being burnt, if you will. You already got the speed, so you can take chances. And that ball is going to have to come out or it's going to be a sack. That's where he's going to thrive, in my opinion. I think he catches up. I think Chris is absolutely right. He's just like AOC, understanding that, some people may not, believe that I did enough, based on where I was drafted, etc. And we're gonna see where his heart is at. I believe in Ja'Cory Bennett. I really do.
Ja'Cory, we'll see if Ja'Cory can develop, if anything like that. If he can, so be it, right? And that'd be great. Then you got a fourth round, right?
Yeah, fourth rounder.
Fourth round corner. great. That's great value. Oh shit. Then we got to thank Ziegler again. Because then you're like, well, damn, that's another draft pick.
It is.
I
mean, yeah, he's pulled out a few.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I done already said it. He done laid the foundation. Like,
right.
You know, now, whatever AP does for this is what he does. But the bricks in the foundation is laid, bro. Now the house got to get built. So we'll see. Now the last topic that I do have for us.
Yeah.
Boom. AP blowback. Now I don't know if you seen it, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up. But ever since AP has said the stuff about the Mahomes rules, like the Jordan rules, right, and being able to touch somebody, you know, get a feel, right? No, right, pause, but right. Definitely, like, you know, okay, every time Mahomes runs out the pocket or something, you gonna feel him, right?
All day.
They took offense. They said, some people said that he should be suspended. Some people said that he's encouraging his players to headhunt.
Soft. These people are soft. Well, go get the flags, man. What is wrong with these people, bro?
Oh, bro, look.
What is wrong with these people, man? I'm telling you, man.
Okay, the Raiders should be hearing from the league. In the aftermath of Coach Antonio Pierce's comments about getting physical with Patrick Mahomes, hearing from the league. That
straight garbage. Straight. They crybabies, bro.
Bro, if he gets a fine, bro, he needs to post it on every social media platform. I must see it.
This is outlandish. This is absolutely outlandish. The last I remember, it's a physical game. It's called football. I don't understand how you don't try to take the quarterback down, bro. Every single play.
It makes no sense.
It
makes no sense.
Al himself said it, and he said it best. Hey, the quarterback must go down.
And he must go down hard. Within the first 5 to 10 plays, the quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. We all know this.
It's facts.
We all know this.
We terrorized the league for years with this mentality.
Yep.
And we going back to it, and they scared. That's all that is. They scared.
Bro, come on, son. Hear from the league, bro. This is what the league wants. You know what? This is what people don't want to hear. This is what the fucking league needs.
Right.
This is what it needs.
I agree.
You motherfuckers are soft.
Yeah,
too soft. You feel me? Like, just like Turk said, too soft. So, you know, this is what it needs, bro. Like, you know what? The league need a proper villain because you motherfuckers ain't doing it right. That's what it is, bro. That's fine. Bro, you feel what I'm saying? That's fine. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna show you how to do this shit right. Because the league need one, bro. And regardless of whatever it wants to say, they know they love a motherfucker. They need somebody to hate, bro.
The Raiders is absolutely the villain. We have no problem. In fact, we're comfortable with it. It's what we do. Yep. We are Raiders. We pillage. Y'all know the song. Autumn Wind. Let's go, baby. Are you kidding me? Y'all can be mad all you want. You can cry. Do whatever you want. But the bottom line is the real Raiders is coming back. Whether y'all like it or not. Find us. Do whatever you want. We were the least penalized team last year. Period. Even when we had McDaniels running the show.
Yep.
We still were the least penalized team. Now we just coming with that heat, and people don't want to deal with us no more. They don't want to deal with us anyways. They didn't want to deal with us when we were losing. Now we're gonna be winning on top of it. They don't want to deal with this craziness. It's too much for them. They know Raider Nation is on its way back on the rise, and when we do get on top, we stomp on everybody's neck worse than any other team in the league, and that's what they're afraid of.
That's the fact. And And no cap. I mean, chili, you know what time it is. Hey, fire. You know what time it is. You know what I this is how I equate us, right? Like, this is how I always look at it. I know we in black, right? But like, I'm a big superhero dude. Like, I love like superhero shit. I do. Like, I'm a nerd when it comes to it. I don't give a fuck. Like, I love it all, right? When it comes to Marvel. But my favorite is Batman. I love Batman, right? But the dynamic between the Joker is crazy. If you think about it, the Joker always wins. Why? Because he does shit that's crazy, bro. But you can't never cross that line. And I know you can't do it. You know what I mean? But I'm not afraid to do it. But I know you can't. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know we in black, but we're not Batman in this scenario when it comes to the cheating. We're not. And we know who we are in this scenario. So at the end of the day, we can cross that line. You motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to cross that line. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna do that.
Yep. Every game. I'm telling you, the league does not want the old Raiders back. That's all it really is, because they understand how we dominate when that's the situation. It's really no fun for nobody. No one's gonna want to come to Las Vegas not to see a game. That's gonna be the last thing you want to do.
I mean, we gotta be bad boy Pistons, bro. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Fuck it.
I'm all the way.
They want a ring. They want a chip. So we do what we do, bro. Like, if that's the case, bro, let's do it. Let's do it.
We gotta be the bad boys. We gotta be the bad boys. It is.
I take that shit. That's what it is anyway. It come with it. That's what it should be, bro. That's what it should be anyway. It shouldn't be anything less than that. Like, it wouldn't feel right if it didn't get earned. If the Super Bowl didn't get earned that way. You know what I mean? Like, the team that y'all did not want to win.
This is the other thing that is brewing that I don't think people are really paying attention to. These fools just won a Super Bowl in our... Bro, there's no more motivation right now.
Oh,
there's no bigger motivation right now than for us to dethrone the Chiefs next year. And then we talking about repeating when it comes to going back home in LA. And you already know that's going to happen. I'm telling y'all right now, we may not get there this year coming, but rest assured we coming to claim LA. We coming to claim LA. We putting our flag on the field when it comes to LA. Sorry, Rams. Sorry, Chargers. It's a shit goddamn stadium anyways. I can't stand the goddamn Firestar.
They didn't want that. I didn't want that stadium anyway. If that's what they was going to pitch to us, then no. Right? I didn't want that.
But
I didn't want that bullshit right there. I'm cool with what we got.
We coming to take it. We coming to take the Super Bowl in 2025.
Well, when we're on and popping, it's over with, right? Like, we got 2 home stadiums. We go vacation in LA because we know it's gonna be all black when we arrive.
Homecoming. A real homecoming, not this bullshit stuff that the Chiefs want to act like they just have.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Y'all with the nonsense. Y'all just got lucky.
Yeah, it's gonna be home. I mean, it's already home crowd for real.
Exactly. Yeah, you are right, Sam. That Piston team absolutely did wear Raiders.
It only fits, bro.
We were the bad boys. We were the bad boys.
I'm cool with it.
Yep.
I mean, some people gonna cry and complain, and they gonna be mad.
So what?
That's fine, but it needs it. Like we said, the NFL needs it, bro. That's fine. Yep. And remember, like we said, you know, the Pistons won a championship being that way.
100%.
Okay, absolutely. Let's do it. If people want to equate, you know, Jordan, Mahomes, at that case, because people do it. People equate it. At that point, okay, cool. So there was only one team that I saw really fuck with Jordan for real. Or to my knowledge.
Right.
I don't know. Did you watch Jordan like that? Or am I like...
Are you kidding me? That's why I don't watch basketball. Jordan, that is my team. The Bulls were my team. A lot of people that know me know the story. I absolutely hated Michael Jordan. Again, this may not make sense to y'all. You got to remember, this is what?
What? I did not expect that.
I know, and that's the thing. I tell people, because what happened is my favorite player, and they're like, this dude wasn't even good. It doesn't matter. At that age, I locked onto a guy that I felt that I was comparable to, and that was Sedale 3. And when they drafted Jordan, they got rid of Dale 3 because he was no longer needed. So I actually literally hated Jordan. And I thought he was the worst dude on the planet for like the first few years. And it took for him to, pick up Pippen and whoever else necessary to start winning some playoff games in order for me to kind of, turn the corner. And now he's the best ever. I mean, hey, it is what it is, bro. I'm glad I was wrong. And I always equate a lot of stuff to the Raiders where I have a feeling that same scenario is going to happen to me again. And you know what? The honest truth is, Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix scares the hell out of me because I could see Telesco going for him. He's an Oregon guy, right? I could see it, and that would be the worst thing that would happen because that's going to make me furious. But it could actually turn out to be the best thing that ever happened. It's very possible. I mean, Bo Nix might be that.
I love it. Damn.
That's the thing about the draft. That's the thing about quarterbacks in the draft. Yeah. There's no guarantee with those guys. That's the fact. There are guarantees. I don't see anybody saying that Marvin Harrison Jr. isn't a guarantee. I've never even heard anybody even. No one's questioning if you're getting something with Marvin Harrison Jr. Nobody's questioning the kid from Illinois. Nobody's questioning Fasano, right? Nobody's questioning both defensive tackles from Texas.
Not as much as the quarterback, I mean.
There are surefire guys that you absolutely can't miss, and I think it's a deeper draft than ever before. So with that being said, we are absolutely risking big time. If Daniels doesn't pan out, everybody needs to be fired. How y'all feel about that? Because that's facts.
Oh, wait. Hit the button on it. All right, well, you dropped the hammer. All right. I'll tell you what, if they if they trade 3 first rounders and this man and it don't work, then
they all deserve.
Everybody got to get fired.
Go home. Do not pass go. Do not
quit. Everybody got to go, bro. Like I said it, man. Shit. Everybody can go back and look at my Jimmy Garoppolo video when they signed him. I said, bro, if Jimmy Garoppolo don't work, everybody has to go.
Chris, I don't know, bro. I wouldn't say Reggie Bush was a bust by any means. Don't get me wrong. He definitely wasn't the player that we expected him to be. But I wouldn't say that Reggie Bush was a bust. I mean, there are plenty of other that I would use as for that.
But see, people thought he was going to be a Hall of Fame running back.
Right.
I mean, he's not he ain't a Hall of Fame back. Like he not LTE. You know what I'm saying? He ain't Marshall Faulk. All these guys that we be talking about, like he's not that.
None of them.
For which his college career and coming in, you would think he'd be better than what he was.
Right.
I don't know. I think dudes like that, that's where the risk is, and maybe that's where you come from, Caleb. It's like those high profile guys.
That dude, very fragile up there too, right? Very fragile. Right? Can you? I mean, all of them, dude. Look at all the guys that came in. The Manziels, the
that's different.
Wilsons. But I'm saying when you come in that big, the pressure is so immense, bro. It is. I'm telling you, and that's what I'm trying to like. I see things. That's what I'm telling y'all. That's why I don't think Caleb has the mental capacity. Call me crazy if you want. I mean, I just don't think he has the potential. I don't think he has the capacity not to be an NFL quarterback and brush it off. Aiden O'Connell brushes it off. Aiden O'Connell brushes it off. That man don't blink.
No, I like the way he goes about his business.
I love the way he goes about his business.
I like the way
don't talk. That boy, he don't talk for nothing. Have you ever? You can't even get words out of Aiden O'Connell's mouth for the most part. And if you do, it's praising his teammates and just talking about trying to get better in every phase of the game. He don't care about none of that other stuff, bro.
That's a fact.
I can't wait to see what he looks like.
Yeah, I'm ready to see the growth. That's my thing. I can't
wait to see what he looks like this camp. I'm absolutely going to camp this year.
Yeah. Luda says basketball was boring after Michael Jordan. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I just watch basketball when the playoffs come on. Like I only like watching competitive shit. Like I don't like.
We gave up basketball.
Yeah, I don't like watching that bullshit.
Jordan, I'm not gonna lie. I'm 49 years old, and I'm letting y'all know right now. When Jordan stopped that last three-peat, that was the bit that I ever gave a care about basketball. Because I know I'm never gonna see that again in my lifetime. I'm never going to get a Michael Jordan on the Bulls that's going to three-peat, go play baseball for some time, and then
hell no. Well, you might get something good. It's not competitive. That's the problem. Like, the game today is too – I sound old as shit saying that. But I honestly, I don't think it's competitive. That's why I like football better because it's like, all right, bro, like, I like competitive shit where it's like, if we going to do this, it's down to the wire, bro. Every play matter. Like, they be taking nights off and shit, like in basketball.
Bro, basketball is so soft. Basketball is soft. Remember back in the day when it was real basketball? Wasn't nobody driving down the lane like they doing today, finger rolling and looking cute. Nah, man. People,
you know what?
From half court, bro. I wish, man, they would have killed you trying to jack off threes at the half court, making them. You would have been getting fouled like nobody's business pulling that shit.
I'm gonna tell you something crazy, Turf. I'm gonna tell you something crazy. Because you said you a Bulls fan, right?
100%.
See, what's crazy for me? All right, I don't really watch basketball, but I'm a Bulls fan. I'll say that to a degree. I'm more of a Bulls fan. I watch the Lakers, of course, because I'm from Cali. I'm like, all right, cool. But like, if it's a team, I'm rooting for the Bulls. And what funny enough is, right? I'm young, so I'm not old enough to have watched Jordan.
Correct.
But Derrick Rose, bro, made me a Bulls fan. Watching Derrick Rose made me a Bulls fan.
Hey, shout out to Derrick Rose.
Bro.
He did. He did make me go back to watching him. He was a monster.
Watching the highlight tapes, this motherfucker, then you watch the games. This dude, bro, was different. He was different. If he never would have tore his goddamn ACL, bro.
He had a chance to be one of the best Bulls players.
You know what? There's two things, and this is where I'm gonna show the fandom, right? There's two things where I think we're fucking the Bulls up in this era, bro. One, LeBron went to the Heat. Okay, cool. He got Dwayne Wade, all that, right? But if you remember, the only team that was rocking with them was like the Pacers when they had Paul George, and then we had Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, was Luol Deng for a time. You know what I mean? Like we had dudes. Jimmy Butler was there too for a certain degree.
Yes.
What I feel like fucked it up was Carmelo should have came to the Bulls, bro.
Yeah.
He went to the Knicks. Carmelo should have came to the Bulls.
I agree. I agree. That would have been different.
Perfect.
That would have been different. I
was saying it the whole time. Carmelo come to the Bulls, play with D Rose, bro. Cool. You play against LeBron. Now we got something to combat that. Nobody on Miami's fucking with D Rose, bro. All right, let's get it cracking.
Right.
Bro, ruined it. And then Derek tore his ACL and the rest.
Yeah, that's all she wrote. Yeah. Hey, Iverson, another one. Actually, Iverson had family in Hartford, man, where we from. I think, a couple of his cousins went to Weaver High. A well-known high school out of Connecticut that had ballers. In fact, they had the best basketball player I've ever seen with my own two eyes from high school. This dude, Mike Williams, the best one that nobody ever saw. He actually went to UMass and went nuts there, but just could never stay out of trouble. God rest his soul. I think he's gone too. But yeah, Mike Williams was the best Connecticut basketball player that I've ever seen.
You know what would be great? It'd always be the local motherfuckers. You'd be like, this is the best motherfucker I've ever seen.
The thing is, I promise you, anybody in the country that knew that dude he was kind of like Curry before Curry. I know people going to I'm tell y'all, this dude scored like 80 on us in high school.
Bro, it's always the local motherfuckers, bro.
Half court, bro. Mike Williams. He went to UMass. I'm telling you, you can Google and see it. He didn't turn out to be much, but I'm telling y'all, ask anybody from Connecticut around my age about Mike Williams.
Bro, I swear, I think most people know like the dude or the person, you know, at the local, like at their local place. It's like, bro, this dude is the best football, basketball, whatever player I've ever seen.
It is,
bro. Never went pro, never did anything with it, but just goddamn. In high school, bro, this motherfucker was electric.
Just beyond, bro. Man, there are so many guys that I've seen throughout my life, bro, that I just couldn't understand. I gotta tell y'all, this one kid, hey, so check this story out. This story is crazy. So Long Beach City Community College. The Vikings, I want to say, with the horns, black and gray. Listen to what I tell y'all, man. They had this linebacker that would have been the best line. We would have been saying Ray who. Nobody would have known who Ray Lewis was. Real talk. With this line. I know it sounds crazy. This dude died at a funeral. Obviously, California got shot with a shotgun at the damn funeral. Bro, the first play of the game, this man hit our center square face, and he bent his face mask in to where it broke his nose. I will never forget this bro, I've never ran so fast in my life in the game because I was scared as shit about it. This man had me shook. Everybody was like, Crook got wheels tonight. You see the dude that just hit over? Our center, the first play of the game, had to come out of the game and get his face mask changed. And this dude got shot at a goddamn funeral. He was going to USC at a funeral? At a funeral, bro. 1994. I'll never.
Bro, what type of shit is
anybody
that?
Knows, bro. Half of my team was still on halfway house when I was going to junior college.
Oh yeah, that's not being. Yeah, that's not being.
Earth got stories for days. My first two roommates, 26 and 30 years old, playing football in college for their first time.
Yeah,
that was my roommate.
I went to junior college. Yeah,
it was wild.
Illegal housing and shit. You be like, how are these motherfuckers like owning an apartment? Like, how are they?
My boy Choo Choo would be at practice with an ankle bracelet. I swear to God,
bro.
He had an ankle bracelet on from jail. Bro, you can't make this shit up. I'm telling you. I got crazy, especially California, right? Because I was there in the early 90s where shit was still hot. Like hot. Like, whoo, yeah, the gang related stuff was still super high, super duper high. And yeah, you had to know people. You wasn't going to Skyline. Anybody from Dago know exactly what I'm talking about. There was areas you was just not frequenting in any way, shape, or form. I got tons of stories, and I'm gonna make sure I tell those because they're hilarious. I mean, a kid from Connecticut, right, going to San Diego, never been to California, don't know shit about Crips and Bloods. I got stories, people. You're on mute, boss. There you go,
bro. That's crazy. That's you know, I think honestly, man, that story still has me shook, bro. Died at a funeral.
Bro.
Crazy shit I ain't ever heard. It's not funny that he died, but it's like, God damn.
Bro, that was normal life back then. I swear to God, man. I know some of my guys watch, man. I'm glad people come up, man, and man, yo, because I'm telling y'all, I've never seen anything like that. You talking a kid from the suburbs, I came to California and I was just blown away by everything. I mean, man, I couldn't understand it. I had no idea what I was in. Bro, my first 2 weeks, I called my mother. I gotta come home. I can't do this. These people are gonna kill me. I'm telling you, I have crazy stories. This is the last little quick one I'll tell. Bro, I came so Mesa, San Diego Mesa looked like Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
in San Diego.
Okay.
Yeah. Notre Dame. That's blue, ladies and gentlemen. Blue. Not
yeah.
Not red, blue.
Yeah.
Guess what my parents do? They buy me a blue suitcase. A big trunk. See, back in the day, you used to have the big trunks that you would get for college. And your boy has a big ass blue trunk. So now this is bigger. In college, in junior college, they didn't have dorms. Not this one. So, right, you have to stay, you have to get an apartment and so forth. This is why I was ready to leave after the first 2 weeks. Coach Holmes, I'm sorry, I got to tell the story. I stayed with my coach's sister in the hood. I never slept for 2 weeks. All I heard was gunshots. And one of the last nights I was there, this is why I had to call home. I can't do it no more, Mom. Her boyfriend at the time came home drunk, broke the door down, shook the hell out of me. I was asleep in my drawers. I had no idea what was going on. The man kicked me out of the house. I was walking down Skyline with a big blue case and everything I owned at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, damn.
Bro, you can't make this stuff up. That 30-year-old that I told you was my roommate, he found me walking down the street and could not believe. This is how I know there's something. There's something because there's no way I should even be existing.
Wow, bro.
Because he could not believe what was going on. He's like, how can you be out here like this? I'm like, yo, I got kicked out.
That is crazy.
Suburban kid, I never drank, smoked. I didn't do nothing. And he was just drunk. He was just drunk.
Wow.
He kicked me out. And I'm walking down Skyline with a blue case, a big blue college trunk. I don't know how I'm alive, ladies and gentlemen. Real talk. I don't know how I'm alive. And that's just one of
that is crazy. That is crazy.
And
we can definitely sit here and swap stories for sure. And we definitely gonna have more. We definitely gonna have more time. We're gonna do more of this too. It's the off season. You know, we wanna definitely get to know more of y'all, man, and be in touch, man. Definitely share some more stuff. I got some crazy stories that I'm gonna get into with y'all definitely too. I got
anybody that played football has crazy.
Bro. Yeah, and basically just life too, man. Just life in general. You know what I mean? Before we get out of here, you know, much love to everybody. Turf, anything you want to say before we do get on out of here?
Hey, look, I enjoy this, man. I appreciate the chat. I appreciate everybody showing up. I appreciate you guys liking, right, subscribing, and getting us to the goals that we have for ourselves as well as the Raider Syndicate, right? We really are trying to bring y'all some heat. I hope y'all understand. We don't take this for granted. We all got, full-time jobs. And I can assure you, man, I've never had a fire lit under me like I have in quite some time when it comes to doing a good job and bringing y'all real material. We're getting better. Trust me, we all can use some constructive criticism. And, hey, without a doubt, please tell me any and everything that you want to see, don't want to see, what you like, what you don't. But we're trying to get better and better every day. And I appreciate y'all. I really do. I love talking this Raider talk.
Yep. Yep. Like y'all already know, man. We definitely trying to upgrade as we do. You know what I mean? And keep it cracking as we do. You know, so much appreciative. But like we always say, without y'all, nothing gets on and nothing grows so much. Once again, everybody that does come tunes in, man. We always say it, but we want to express our gratitude. Last but not least, man, if you see a page, right? Look, if you see a page,
we got beef
that is not the Raider Rundown 2 on Instagram, is not your boy. But I do want to know, whoever is running said page, tell your boy to come holler at me.
We got beef.
Yeah, just tell him to come holler at me. That's all I need. All right, so
we got beef.
Once again, if you see a page that is not the Raider Rundown 2, that is not me. And if you see somebody that is using Raider Rundown, tell them come holler at me. That's basically it. But we don't want to give too much credit and credence to what everybody got going on, because we got shit going on ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's just to figure something out. So that's basically it. But whatever, regardless of it, the train keep rolling, because ain't nobody gonna stop what it is, because they can't be the individuals that we are on screen regardless. And you know what I mean? Everybody that's on here right now, man, we couldn't do it without y'all regardless. So I mean, it's much love anyway. So
absolutely, it's authentic.
Yeah,
nothing beats authenticity. Nothing beats it.
Nothing beats it. I mean, like I said, ain't nothing gonna stop the train. We're gonna keep doing what we do. Once again, it's been another Thursday of the Turf and Rundown show. Like we said, go ahead, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, right? And right. We're gonna be back at y'all next Thursday, unless it's some breaking news. We're gonna try to give y'all something on Sunday, maybe for the syndicate, right? So keep that in mind. Turf, go ahead, update them on the schedule. What you got going on, real quick?
Absolutely, y'all know how I do. Every Tuesday night, 8:30 Central time. You'll have the Ultimate Raider Fan 32 show. I'm definitely gonna start bringing some guests. So be prepared, be ready. But I absolutely plan on continuing to grow that channel as well. We all understand and know exactly what that channel represents. And that represents getting Raider butts in the seats when it comes to Allegiant. Anything I can generate from there, I'm trying to buy tickets and give them to less fortunate Raider fans. Real talk. Shout out to Raiders. We're going to fill that stadium up with us. I'm tired of going and seeing the other side. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my part. That's absolutely what that channel is for, and I'm going to keep grinding 100% on it. So please like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. It's Raider Nation. Trust me. It will be the most transparent channel that you'll see. I promise you.
Much love, man. So once again, you hear the man there. Go ahead. All right. Hit the subscribe on that. Hell, my guy. We ain't reached that 1,000 yet, right? So we gotta get over that. All right, we gotta get that 1,000. So
we have like 890.
Man, get there. We close. So once again, it's been the Thursday episode. We're gonna see y'all next Thursday for the Turf and Rundown show. Peace.